Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Today we're going to be looking into a missing survey team. So we're going to be exploring some planets and heading out into the galaxy. So grab a snack and something to drink and let's get right into it. Unidor. Unidor is a moderately sized ice world with an extremely thin atmosphere composed of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is unusually smooth, suggesting widespread repaving by cryovolcanic processes, though no such activity is currently evident. Vimal. Vimal is an enormous terrestrial world of mixed rock and ice with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of calcium with deposits of iron. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Rare elements surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large deposit of uranium. Nice, we're doing that one. So let's do Ploba. Ploba is the second and by far the larger of Antaeus' two gas giants. Active scans by survey ships have returned tantalizing indications of massive solid structures deep within the atmosphere, too regular in pattern to be anything natural. Some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, a planet-sized supercomputer. Adherents to this theory have fruitlessly beamed signals towards the sunken megastructures, hoping to get the machine's attention. Others believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them into the planet. The last attempt to reach and salvage Ploba's deep anomalies went tragically wrong and ended with a crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in the gas giant's lower atmosphere. Matriarch's writings recovered. You recovered a strange object orbiting Ploba. Chief Engineer Adams and Tali tried unsuccessfully to determine its origin. They did find one of Matriarch Dilinaga's writings stored within. Edmos. Edmos is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. If Trebin's terraforming is successful, it is expected that a helium-3 fuel refining facility for the system will be set up here. Gas deposits surveyed. While scanning the planet Edmos, you detected a large concentration of hydrogen. Agiko. During the initial survey of the Antaeus system, only a single flyby probe was spared for the small scorched world of Agiko. It revealed a planet unusually rich in heavier elements, given its size. Agiko is a standard terrestrial with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of cobalt and other heavy metals. Due to extremely rough crater terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. Okay. And then we have Trebin. Trebin is a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. Trebin's environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances has prevented the development of any biosphere. ExoGeni Core recently performed a test impact of a single water ice comet into the surface, the first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. A survey team is on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There is every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in their GPS satellites. It's a missing survey team, so maybe Liara and Ashley. what do we have on here? Of course, we have one of these things. Yeah, let's deal with that first. Okay, and as you can see, I have the entire map uncovered, and that's because I find these planets a little bit boring to drive around and trying to find like all the things. So this makes it a lot easier and it goes a lot faster to do the exploring. It would have been more fun if the worlds had not been very similar and, I don't know, kind of empty and boring in their design. There's not a lot to look at aside from, you know, sand. So that's why I have a mod that reveals the entire map to me. Makes this so much easier. Turian insignia recovered. There are no signs of any survivors. The pod is empty except for a small tattered flag marked with the Niminese colony insignia. Okay. Come on, little pressure mark. I'm about to die. So we got that one. And we got that one. Research base. Anomaly. Uranium. Stupid plutonium. element surveyed. You have successfully recovered a small deposit of plutonium. And then we have debris. Let's check that one out. This is my debris now. We got some stuff. Very nice. Let's see. Then we have an anomaly over here. There's a lot of crash probes here. Discovery. This device is transmitting tight beam signals into geosynchronous orbit. This disrupts the survey team's GPS satellites, causing them to crash nearby. Disable transmitter. Okay. And then we have the uranium deposit. Ugh, of course there is a mine. That's where we'll be going, I believe, after. But let's grab the deposit first and then head on back. Rare element surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of uranium. Now I can have a little look at this research base.
Looks like nobody's home.
Yeah, seems like it, doesn't it? These little container pods are kind of sad looking. Computer console.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Could be answers at the excavation site.
Yes. We'll go excavation sites. Into the mine we go. And why do I have a feeling we're gonna be encountering space zombies?
This before. Whatever alien technology the survey team unearthed must have turned them into mindless fanatics, machine cultists.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
It's turned them into husks. Oh, some sort of racy Reaper tech, I guess. This looks very Geth or Reaper-esque. That accounts for all of the ExoGeni survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. Dragon's teeth. And I wonder how on earth they got converted to husks. Did the Geth come here and convert them, or did they I don't know, voluntarily spike themselves onto those things? Well, I guess if that is Reaper tech back there, then that is certainly possible. Let's see. Aha, there was more loot. This is where we're gonna be ending today's episode. Yeah, dealing with the space zombies, that always creeps me out. But at least we know what happened to the survey team. As always, thank you for hanging out with me and thank you for coming along on Nora Shepherd's journey. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!